ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the desert. Welcome back to my tomb filled with snakes, scorpions, and harpies occasionally. Today, guys, we're gonna find out why marriage doesn't benefit women. In fact, it benefits men, wouldn't you know it? And I'm sorry for what I'm going to do next, which is show this woman, guys. Look, I'm sorry. Ampu immediately hid the moment he saw her. Run for the hills. I'm sorry, guys, we've covered this one quite a few times. She's quite unpleasant, but hey, it makes for good content. So let's check her out, guys. The title says, "Get married so men can feel entitled to your life." Okay, as the comment here says, a man posting, "Stay single, being married twice, my first cheated twice." And this woman responds. Let's have a listen.
Hey, Sneedrick. Don't know if you know this, but we're not really talking to you on this video. But anyways, hold on. Let me just, ladies, if we could all just give this white man some attention right now. He's a little confused at where...
I love how they have to specify white man. This white man, freaking white, disgusting. I love how the people who supposedly want everyone to be equal constantly bring up race. You know, the reason why I don't say this white woman is because white, black, Asian, albino, purple, I don't care about other people's races because I consider them equal, so I don't need to bring it up. But the people who supposedly are all about equality, they cannot shut their mouths about races and colors.
Where he's at, okay? He thinks that this is the right time to interject how he got cheated on. Probably because, you know, you didn't keep that body tight, you became unattractive and then treated her like shit. Also...
Okay, so then it's okay to cheat, right? So when the other person is not fit, you are granted a free pass by society and morality to cheat, is how it works. Also, I love it, guys. I love it. Every time a woman cheats, we go instantly with the, "Oh, you lost her. You didn't pay attention to her. Oh, poor little soul. She had to look for love somewhere else. Oh, you probably weren't fit and treated her bad, which is why she cheated." Just always immediately jumping to trying to, you know, take accountability from the woman. Imagine a man that cheats and society's first reaction is probably the woman got fat. You know, fat and disgusting, and this is why the man had to cheat. He was forced to. Just pathetic.
So, what makes you think that this woman belongs to you? Oh, is it a marriage contract? Do you want to be one of these ladies that had to cheat on your husband because you couldn't afford a lawyer to get away from this this guy who was treating you like shit, most likely? Do you want a man to say, "Hey, you're a cheater unless you have sex with me and only me"? Because you're a cheater if you don't have sex with the one person that you have a contract with.
Yeah, that's the definition of cheating. Having S3X with other people outside of the boundaries of your marriage or relationship, that is what cheating is. I love this woman, guys. She's like, what? So now I am a cheater just because I had S3X with all these other people I was not in a relationship with? Then that makes me a cheater? Yes, that's the literal definition of it again. Jeez, why? Why do these people exist?
That's marriage, ladies. You're a cheater because you won't roll over onto Chubby Joe, because Chubby Joe gained a few pounds, thinks that he's entitled to Bex with you for the rest of his life. Turned into an a-hole, an alcoholic. You're a cheater because you don't have a job, because you relied on him financially, and they're not going to get it. They're never going to get it. I mean, the fact this guy thinks it's an okay idea to pipe up on this video is just the entitlement a man has, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. How dare you? You patriarchal pig, you disgusting human being. You disgust me. Going out here, talking about your poor victim wife's infidelity as if she wasn't forced into it by you, you Chubby Joe. How dare you? With the audacity that this man has to get cheated on. You know what I mean, guys? Disgusting human being.
The entitlement that somebody has in this conversation. This is the equivalent of me going onto somebody's video who's talking about how they were treated poorly and somebody was racist to them, and I'm like, well, people were racist to me too because I'm a white lady. Like, the audacity, whoa. Gain some.
Did you see her hand, guys? She's trembling. She's trembling right now. What's going on? A man is sharing a bad experience that he's had. But only women are allowed to be victims. What is happening? She's trembling, you know, she cannot comprehend it, guys. Doesn't compute. Because according to womanists, it's only women who are victims. And even when men get cheated on, they are somehow still to blame. They'll turn the world upside down rather than admit that not all men are bad and that all women are good.
Some self-awareness, bro. Your wife's probably getting her nails done, looking all pretty every single day. What you doing? Just expecting free Bex, just expecting a marriage and a housekeeper for your entire life, and for you to just turn into a pile of... I don't care that your first wife cheated twice. I really don't care. What makes you think that it's okay to make a woman promise her life to you? Like, really? What makes you think that a woman is entitled to give her body and her life to you? Marriage is a social construct created by white men to make sure that they always have access to a woman's body. That's all it is, ladies. Do you want to get scammed? Get married. And then you have to listen to this BS. Ladies, these men need to be acting right, and the minute they don't act right, have your robot see them out the door. That's the future, baby! Friedrich, you're so fucked!
I cannot imagine anything worse than having to live with this woman. I really can't. If Satan wanted to punish me, I think this is what he will come up with. Guys, I feel like I'm not even real in this very moment. I feel like I'm in a fever dream. I cannot... my brain cannot comprehend how some person may be this bad. Like, this bad. And she's not insane. Clinically, you know, she's mentally unwell. We can all see that. But she's not technically insane. She is a person who, you know, has... some sort of resemblance of wisdom, critical thinking, allegedly. I cannot understand it, guys. You know, let's just move on to our next TikTok. Again, Frederick, you made the terrible mistake to get cheated on. I don't want you having this audacity ever again to get cheated on, alright? You pig. You disgust me, Frederick. You really expected your wife to be loyal to you? You really expected her not to cheat? You patriarchal pig. You wanted to own her, right? Like your property. Disgusting, guys. The vows in front of the altar, they're just a formality. They don't really mean anything, you know? The vows of through sickness and whatever else it was, till death do us part. Come on now, don't be patriarchal, right? Till death do us part. What? The woman can cheat and get out any minute she wants, is how things should be. And in the future, when we have robots, the moment you misbehave, the moment you don't pay the bills to the cent, the robot is kicking you out and probably beating you outside the door, you know? What these feminists want, guys, is for men to be like dogs on a leash that also pay the bills. And the moment they misbehave, kicked out of their lives and immediately... you know, changed for another dog on a leash. It's their dream. But now, enough about that witch. Let's move on to this one, guys. Let's see what she has to say.
Things that are actually male-on-male courtship. Heterosexual male on heterosexual male courtship. Number one is massive muscles. That's for the boys. That is for the boys. No woman needs you to look like that. We don't care. No. The second you put a steroid to your skin, it's for the boys. It's not for us in any way. No woman. Well, not no woman. I know which women like that. I've seen them. They are unstable. Number 2 is all that shit you do with your facial hair. That's male on male courtship. That is not for any woman. Number 3 is the cars. Like, a nice car is nice and all, but all of that extra shit, that's for the boys. That's because you like to suck dick in nice cars.
Alright. I mean, first off, you're not even correct. A man's facial hair goes a very long way with women. A very long way. They really like beards. Second off, they also like cars. Like, you literally went for the 2 biggest stereotypes. There are stereotypes for a reason. Women just love fast and shiny cars. They become professional stitutes the moment they see a nice car, alright? Women absolutely wet their pants with nice cars. So, just, no. But regarding her point, guys, male on male courtship. Look, it's gonna be a hot take, but I think, guys, that liking women is gay, honestly. I mean, you like women, and when you ask men, why do you like women? Oh, because they are soft, because they are delicate, because they are pretty. It's just so gay. Go like a man instead, you know? Go like a man's raw power, his stamina, his strength, his stoicism, you know? Be a real man and go like masculinity. Go feel actually aroused by masculinity. That's what a real man does. Not this pansy things of like, oh, I like a woman because she's delicate, because she's feminine, because she smells nice, she's pretty and cute. Just so gay, guys. It's so gay, you know? So, I don't know if you agree, guys, but I think that it's a fair conclusion that liking women is just gay, alright? Go like men instead. But now, let's move on to our article story, guys. As I switch on to the scene. And let me tell you, I found another article. I'm gonna hide this for a minute. I found another article that is this one. Now, this one, don't spoil yourselves, don't read it. This one got deleted. Ah, jeez, sadly it got deleted. So when I click on it, I cannot see the full story, but F you, person who deleted it. I'm gonna read it regardless, in front of 5,000 people, right? F you, I'm gonna do what I want. Don't delete it. You decided to post your massive L, now I'm gonna read it. No deleting it anymore. But anyway, Lola Simplestein writes, guy I was dating chose someone else. I, 22 female, was seeing this guy, 22 male, for about 2 months. And although we both originally wanted something casual, I started to really like him. So we have the usual stupid women who get into something casual and then, oh no, I caught feelings. You morons. I was planning on... guys, this is as if you allow some stranger to get into your house and you both agree and sign a contract that he's going to be there only for a month, only while he finds something better. And then after a month, this stranger comes to you and says, you know what? I actually want to stay here forever. Haha. No, we already signed a contract. You decided for this to be casual. Why are you catching feelings, you moron? Anyway, you cannot expect women to be, to have continuity with their actions, you know? I was planning on bringing this up the next time I would see him, which was supposed to be a few weeks ago. I saw he had deleted his old profile and saw that he liked some I fell in love Instagram posts. So my delusional self thought that he was feeling the same way. He kept cancelling our last meetings and eventually told me he met someone else who he wants to focus on before we can continue. So this woman, guys, in her room, you know, we're laying on her stomach with her legs up, you know, wiggling them. And seeing this man liking love pictures and, you know, chuckling to herself, he loves me. And then only to find the bitter truth, it was someone else. Wow, very heartbreaking. Apparently what we had was mostly based on lust. And it was just a bonus that we got along so well. I sent him a follow-up text confessing and we are left on this... what was it called? Cliffhanger? We are left right here, guys. We cannot see the end of the story. Again, it was deleted. But this whole situation is so funny. It's so pathetic. She says mostly based on lust, as if it's something disgusting. You know, according to him, it was mostly based on lust. Yes, you moron. That's what something casual means. It's two people making use of each other for recreational purposes that boil down to having your S3-actual animal desires met and your need for validation because your father never paid enough attention to you. That's what something casual is. If you don't want to be involved in that, don't do it. Secure the commitment up front. You spread your legs like a dirty, stinky street 304. Don't come later wanting to step things up, right? I also love how in like 99.99999% of the cases, these casual things don't result in serious relationships, yet women still use this as a dating strategy. It's like, can you picture, guys, being so insane that you will go for a strategy that has a 99.99% loss, and a defeat statistic? And these women. Anyway, guys, we sadly cannot read it all, so we're going to read this one instead. I've got a radical thought about online dating. Please hear me out. Well, you know, guys, I am all about being radical. I'm a radical patriarchal pig. I'm a radical misogynist. I'm a radical ruler. Well, not yet, but I intend to be. So like and subscribe. I'm radical in every aspect. So let's read this, written by See More Boobs. I absolutely agree with this person's statement, and I stand for it. But now he says, what if it were a way slower process, talking about dating, and it was like sending emails over the period of about a month instead of messages back and forth on an app? As I look back, I kid you not, things seem to have gone better when I've gotten a girl's email or Insta and we both take a full day or more, maybe two, to get back to each other. Almost like it builds anticipation for some reason. Has anyone else experienced the same? So I'm guessing this is a Zoomer, right? This is a Gen Z man who is quite young, and in his fever dream reality that has become our shared reality, he gets some hints of what it used to be like to court a woman, you know, the courtship period when people were serious with each other and they had this prolonged time of getting to know each other, you know, being playful and all that things, before we turned instant gratification into our god and hedonism into our religion. Before all of that, yes, we had situations like these where you will build anticipation with a woman and there was a game and you both liked each other and you both knew it, but it was also like kind of risky, you know, you wanted to make the best impression, you didn't want to lose her, yet you understood that she's not dating other men at the same time. So you understood that she likes you enough, but does she like me enough to actually commit, to have something serious? You know, it was this game back and forth of playing around, and that's how it was before we started to, the whole dating, the whole courtship period is 3 lines exchanged on Tinder, and then we go to smash like animals. So I love how he calls it radical. It's radical to have normal human experiences and a courtship period that lasts more than 3 sentences on Tinder. Our reality is so clownish, guys. You know, something funny I often do is think about how will people from like 2 centuries ago react to our world. And man, will they be devastated? They will be so glad that they died like 2 centuries ago. They wouldn't be able to express it. But gentlemen, thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you had a good time. If you did, like and subscribe. And you can find more exclusive content on my Patreon. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.